Okay, DEF is a triangle. P is the midpoint of FD. So that's, let's just show this, half, half. Q is the midpoint of DE. So that's half, half. And FD equals A. So from there to there is A. FE equals B. So that looks like that. Use a vector method to prove that PQ is parallel to FE. So let's find out what FE. So FE equals B. Oh, and then PQ, right, so let's just do FD equals A, DE equals B minus, so it's minus A plus B, so let's go B minus A. So to go from P to Q would be to go PQ, which would be half FD, which is half A, and then plus half B minus A. Okay, so that gives us half A plus half B, or even B, minus half A. Now half A and the half A leaves, so that's half B. So that means that B is just going that way, and it means that half B is also just going that way, but it's in the scale factor. So PQ equals half of FE, which is basically saying that it's the same but has a scale factor of half. Right. I never know how to finish these off, to be honest. Diagram shows two shaded shapes, A and B. AB is formed by removing the sector of a circle with radius 3x minus 1 from a sector of the circle with radius 5x, minus 1. Shape B is a circle with diameter 2 minus 2x. The area of shape A is equal to the area of shape B, and you must find the value of x, and you must show all your working. Okay, so I'm going to start off before I do anything else, because I can't, so I'm going to do what, if I had this whole sector, what would the area be? Then I'm going to take off the middle bit. So the whole sector, so for a whole triangle, for a whole, let's try again. For the whole of a circle, you would say 5x minus 1 squared times pi, and it would be now 45th, so 45 over 360 equals 1/8. So that's 1/8 of that. Now, but that's the whole thing. In order to make it just A, just this bit here, we're going to have to get rid of this bit here. And we're going to get rid of that bit here by going 1/8 times 3x minus 1 squared pi. So before I even bring in B, I'm just going to work on this. So we end up with, this is 1/8, and we can use pi at the end, but I'm not going to think about that for a second. So that is 5x, so that's 25x squared, minus 5x minus 5x, so that's minus 10x, plus 1, and that's pi. And then it's minus, I'm not sure I'm going to bother with doing the 1/8, 9x squared minus 6x, so that's 1x, 1 times 3x, 1 times 3x, plus 1 pi. So that gives us, let's be very careful with this, so it's 25x squared minus 9x squared, so that's 1/8, and then that's 16x squared. Now, this is the bit I'm not sure about. So minus 10x minus 6x, so that's going to be plus 6x, so it's going to be minus 4x. And then plus 1 minus plus 1, just we get rid of them, so it's that. And all the rest is the same. So we've just got a proportion of that that's 1/8. We've got pi. Now, this is b. So now we're going to have to work out what the area of b is. So area of b would be the radius pi r squared. So it's going to be the radius squared times pi. So that would be, radius would be half of the diameter. So the radius would be 1 minus x squared pi. And that is minus x times minus x is x squared. So that's minus 1x minus 2x, and then plus 1. Is that minus x times minus x? Is that? Yeah, minus 2x. Okay, so that is the same as this, pi. So that's x squared minus 2x plus 1. Yeah, that's all fine, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's all done, pi. Now, we're going to get rid of the pi. What are we going to do next? We're going to divide, do we want to do that? Yeah, we're going to have to divide this by 1/8. So we get 2x squared minus half x equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. And now I'm just going to times everything by 2 so that I can get rid of the half x. So I'm going to do 4x squared minus x equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 2. Okay, now I'm going to get everything, I'm going to make one side equal to 0, so that's 2x squared plus, so add 4x to both sides, so it's plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. And whatever I have to do has got to add to it's got to times to minus 4, add to 3, so that's going to be plus 4 and minus 1. So do 2x squared plus 4x minus x minus 2, and that would equal, so we've got 2x, x plus 2, and then minus 1, x plus 2. So x equals minus 2, and x equals a half. And I'm assuming it can't equal minus 2, so it's going to equal a half. Right. There are 4 types of card.